everybody, and welcome to another episode of ColorIt Live, the only show on the internet where we talk about all things ColorIt and where we show off how you, our community, free your creativity every single day. I'm your ColorIt guide, Lucy, and today I am coming to you live from the safety of my own home. That's right, hi from my bedroom. The team and I right now are all working remotely to give you today's live. And this is because, unfortunately, cases have been rising in our city. And of course, ColorIt prioritizes the safety and health of all of our members, but we still really wanted to give this live out for you guys. So here we are prevailing. I want to take this moment to say that I hope that with the situation as it is, everybody is, taking precautions, staying safe, and keeping healthy, not just for yourselves, but also for your loved ones and for society, so that we can go back to being normal, or at least the new normal, sooner rather than later. So yeah, I want to say hi on behalf of myself and of my entire team, and I hope we all have fun today. At the same time, please do allow me to apologize in advance, since I am in my own home, in case we might run into any technical difficulties along the way. My lovely ColorIt teammates, Leia.
Hello.
And Elsie.
Hi.
Yes, are here in the show with me on standby should anything happen with my connection. So, with all that said, let's officially welcome in today's very special episode. So, throughout the month, we've been posting hints about our latest book release. And as many of you have guessed it, with this episode, we are celebrating the launch of our Colorful Dragons Volume 2, illustrated by Stevan Kasih and edited by Eliza. So this is the book, Volume 2. And so this second book in our Colorful Dragon series, I hope you can see on the screen the book right now. Great. So now, this is the second book in our Colorful Dragon series, which was so well loved by our community. So we're super excited to be putting this out for you guys, and we hope that you all enjoy it. So let me very briefly flip through this book. I hope you can see it properly. So Stevan Kasih, the illustrator of Dragons 2, is a well-loved artist that you may all already be familiar with. He also worked on the following titles: Colorful Dragons 1, Colors of the Ocean and Colors of Nature, Colorful Seasons and Colorful Quilts, and most recently, Colors of the Jungle, that we released just a few months prior. Now, inside this Dragons 2 book, as you can see, you can find detailed illustrations of fairy dragons perched on top of books, bold and fierce fire drakes commanding their surroundings, and so much more. This is suitable for artists of various levels, and we encourage all colorists to step into our fantasy world and get creative with color. So the idea of dragons flying in the sky, lurking beneath the sea, or surveying vast lands from its abode has always fascinated us humans. So much so that the oldest story you can find about large serpentine creatures dates as far back as 5000 BC. And not to mention, most cultures have at least one myth or fable revolving around dragons. So you could say that dragons are deeply woven in our mythology, often as symbols of immense power and chaos that people must tame. But that's not all that they are. More than the battles we conquer or the problems we overcome, these bringers of fortune and wealth are also symbols of happiness and fertility. And we want to showcase that through Colorful Dragons Volume 2 by Stevan Kasih. It features a variety of dragons in all shapes, sizes, and in different settings, detailed sceneries, expanded elements, as well as a blotter page with a sample palette guide to guide colorists on how to color the more common dragons. So don't just take my word for it. That was a very fast flip through, but here is an actual flip through so you can see all the 50 original hand-drawn designs included in the book. And wasn't that just magnificent? I personally think that dragons in general are very magnificent yet very ferocious creatures. And throughout history, I think they're mostly known for being greedy, protecting their treasures. And maybe I'm just romanticizing this, but I personally like to think that they could be fiercely loyal as well, once you've gained their loyalty, and protective. But that's just me. So if you were to describe dragons in just 3 words, what would they be? Let me know in the comments. And with that said, I would like to say hi to all of you joining us in the live show today. So let me read your comments now. I'd like to say hello to Marlene Hupka. Hi, Marlene. I'd like to say hello to Pam. Hi, Pam. Hello, Anna from Alabama. Anna from Alabama. How are you doing today? Hi, Audrey. Stevens, as always. Vicky Benfer, hi from Pennsylvania. Hello, Pennsylvania. And also Mary Ann Lynn. Hi, Mary Ann. Charlene is here. And Sandra, you got yours today. Awesome. Hi, Sandra. Tammy says hello. She says she shared this video. Great. And Holly Co says hello as well. Hi, Leah. Yeah, hi, Donna. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch our live shows because, that's how we love so much more putting these out for you. And for those of you that are new to ColorIt, I just want to quickly say a special hello and thank you also for joining us today. I hope you have fun with us on our episode and end up loving ColorIt just as much as I do and as my team does. Because you are new, for your benefit, I would like to quickly introduce the features that's standard of all of our ColorIt coloring books, which I believe make color special. So I hope you can see it on my screen here. There you go. So each of our ColorIt coloring books have 50 original hand-drawn designs, as I'm sure you saw during our flip through, and it features ColorIt's signature paper that is designed not to bleed through because it's of high quality, smooth, and thick paper that's 175 GSM. So each book is has hardback front and back covers, and they're all spiral bound. At the top, spiral bound, and this allows for easy flip through for right and left-handed colorists, and the perforated pages and ink blotter. So each of our illustrations here, they are printed single-sided with perforations on top for easy removal from the binding for gifting, crafting, or even, framing, hanging your artwork around your house. And even though our thick paper is prevent ink bleed through, if you really want to test out that paper. So yes, so that was a short and sweet intro of our ColorIt coloring books. For those of you who aren't newbies, I would love to ask you to please tell me why in the comments below how or why you love ColorIt so much. Because I know that a lot of you have more than just one copy, maybe even several copies of the books, and I want to know why. Like, what makes ColorIt so special to you? Please let me know in the comments. Well, someone's asking, where's May? Yes, as I addressed in a previous episode, May has proceeded to pursue different opportunities, but she will always be part of our ColorIt family. She's still in the ColorIt Coloring Books group in our Facebook group. Okay. And by the way, throughout the show, I will be dropping some trivia questions about dragons, and the first person to answer correctly these trivia questions stand a chance to win their own copy of Dragons 2 book. So the mechanics for this is super simple. All you'll have to do is share. You can take the time to do that right now. Share this live video onto your Facebook page, Facebook timeline, and make sure that it's set to public so that our customer service team can double check. And then every time somebody gets the correct answer, our team right now is monitoring very intensely to see who's the first one to get the right answer. We will be announcing the winner in just a few minutes after saying the trivia question. So that's literally all you have to do to win a copy of our new book. And then after you pick the winners, please email us at support@colorit.com to claim your prize. So I wonder if anybody answered my question about dragons. Let's see here. Ooh, Angel Henley says, sorry I'm late, was making homemade rabbit treats for my pet bunny. That's so cute. Jackie says, I love dragons, especially baby dragons. And she says that dragons are just very peaceful. That's a new take, but okay, sure. Anna says she's working on steampunk. I hope that eventually you'll also be working on dragons too. It's a little bit, not exactly similar, but you might like it. The theme is sort of the same, maybe. Sandra says ColorIt has the best books, supplies, and customer service, and we ease your anxiety. Thank you so much, Sandra. That really means a lot. Okay. So, at this point, I would like to say our very first trivia question. So just as I said, please share this video to your Facebook. Make sure it's public so that we can pick a winner off of the correct answers. So here it is. Get your fingers ready on your keyboard. What are people who study dragons called? What are they called? So let me know in the comments below, and the first one to get the answer right stands a chance to win a copy of this book. So yes, good luck. Also, it wouldn't be a ColorIt episode without our challenge and giveaway. For those of you who have joined our lives this year, you already know what to do. This time around, partakers of this challenge simply had to color in any of the following images from our past 3 Freebie Fridays. I'm sure you can see it on my screen right now. And you should have just sent your submissions to us via email at support@colorit.com with the subject My CI Live August Submission, or you could even have just posted your work in our Facebook group, ColorIt Coloring Books. And then make sure you comment down below that I have submitted my CI Live August submission so that we can double check and announce the winners at the end of today's episode. So good luck once again. Let's see if anybody got the answer right for my first question. And let me verify with my team. Anne, if you could just tell me who the first one was. Okay, so the winner of our first trivia question is Jackie. Congratulations, Jackie. You get a Dragons 2 coloring book. Make sure you email us at support@colorit.com to claim your prize. And the answer was dragonologist. So dragonologists. Congratulations once again. Okay, so for today's live, we also have a very special guest joining us for the show. Her name is Eliza Callahan, who, as I have said, is the editor of our Colorful Dragons Volume 2 books and several other of our well-loved ColorIt books. So join us right now to get to know a little bit more about Eliza, her role in ColorIt, and the inspiration behind this new adult coloring book. So, hi, Eliza.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm also in my bedroom, so that's exciting. And I'm in Austin, Texas currently, so kind of far away, but I'm super excited to be here.
And we're super grateful to have you here. So, Eliza, so to start, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, how would you describe the role that you play in ColorIt?
Yeah, well, as I said, I am from Austin, Texas, born and raised. Um, I've been here most of my life. Love it. I went away briefly for college, and I'm back. I'm working for ColorIt, and currently my job title is a product manager slash editor. And so, really, my role is I cultivate our designs for ColorIt. So each book, I write the briefs. I work very closely with all of our artists and help them develop the books into the beautiful pieces that we release to our audience. And then at the end, I pick the 50 and the order of which they go in. So I'm always a little bit nervous when we release them. I want everybody to love them just as much as I do.
And I think it's safe to say we really do. Every time we take a look at the Golden 50, we think, wow, okay, all of these deserve to be here. So Eliza's responsible for that. Thank you so much, Eliza. Um, since you work in such a creative industry, we wonder if there are also like other artists that you look up to. Like, do you have any favorite painters, sculptors, or any other artists?
I think it's kind of cliche to say, but I think my favorite artist is Monet. Um, his paintings, the lily pad paintings, are just so beautiful and peaceful, and um, you know they bring me so much joy to look at. I think actually my computer screen background right now is Monet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody does deserve to be feeling peace, especially with everything that's going on. So agreed. I love his work as well. Um, how did you adjust to working during this new normal?
Sorry, can you say that again? You cut out.
Sorry. How did you adjust to working during this new normal?
Um, I actually graduated from college not too long ago. So I've actually never worked in a normal world. Um, so there wasn't really a lot of adjusting. I kind of just was thrown in the deep end, and it's been great. Different, but I really enjoyed it so far.
Hmm. Especially since we're just, mostly working from home. It's super convenient, right? You get to manage your
Exactly.
schedule and time better. So, are you fond of the fantasy theme for coloring books, like, our Dragons 2 coloring book?
Oh, absolutely. I think we could all agree that that is by far my favorite genre to work in. We have dragons too and goddesses, and it's so much fun for me to create the concept and to work with the artists. It really doesn't feel like a job. Um, it's more, it's just fun for me to come up with the uh, almost worlds, where we can, have fun and kind of play with these ideas.
I agree. Like, I know this is technically a job, but it's so much fun that, I feel like we're winning doing a job that we ultimately really do enjoy. So, um, assuming that you've worked with Steven a lot before, what can you say about his art or his style that really sets him apart from other illustrators that you've worked with?
So I've only worked with him twice as of now, Dragons 2 and Jungle. But I think he has such a creative approach, specifically to dragons. He had done one before, and so he really knew what he was doing. And he took, the brief, which was a little bit different than I think the first book and the concept, and really brought it to life. And he creates, images that I couldn't even come up with. I kind of just said, okay, we're doing dragons too. Here's kind of what I'm thinking, and he executed it flawlessly.
He did. I mean, I went through the book myself and it is really great. I love our Dragons one book, but I feel like he's really grown also as an artist. So that was nice to see. But how did we end up deciding on dragons for the theme of this coloring book specifically, like this release?
Yeah, I well, originally we were playing with the idea of dragons and mythical creatures. And I think ultimately we decided that, you know, everybody loves Dragons 1 so much, and there's so much to explore within the realm of dragons. Um, and so I think, after working on the book for, a little while, we decided that, you know, why not just do an entire another book devoted to dragons? Because like I said, there's just so much to cover and you can't go wrong.
That's true. There is so much to explore here. And I hope that everybody does enjoy this book as much as Eliza has enjoyed curating it and editing it for you guys. Eliza, do you also like to draw or to color?
I do. I did. I used to do it a lot more. Life gets in the way of some of my artistic pursuits, but I love to. I love to paint. I think is probably my favorite
Oh,
medium to work with.
oh, awesome. That's so great. We hope to see some of your work maybe in our group in the future.
Maybe I'm not. The bar has been set really high, so maybe you could convince me. Right now, the answer is no, but give us some time. Might be open to it.
No worries. Whenever you feel comfortable. But I will be bothering you about this in the near future.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the best part about working with artists?
I think it's really the creativity. Not everybody gets to go to work and look at art, you know, and talk to those artists about it and work with them to create the best possible um, final product. But I think it is, at the end of the day, it is that like finished product that I love so much. To see to look at the whole process, and then at the end
Mhm.
of the day, present a final 50-page coloring book that you love, and is beautiful, is like my favorite thing. It's so fulfilling, and um like I said, I think quite unique that not everybody
Mhm.
gets to do that.
It's like showing off your baby, the fruits of your labor after all the hard work you put into it.
Really.
So what did you enjoy most about working on this Dragons 2 book?
I mean, I think I've kind of alluded to this, but it really is the topic.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids who grew up reading, every like fantasy book that had dragons. It had a dragon on the cover. I probably read it. and I think, it's just so much fun, and it kind of, even quite later in my life, going back to this theme, it kind of makes me giddy, working with dragons, because they're just, like you said earlier, everybody loves them. Everybody's heard some mythical story, whether the dragon's good or evil. Um, that and I think we all remember those.
It is a great nostalgic feeling, brings us back to childhood. Great memories with dragons. Lastly, so many great books out already that you've also worked on, and the year isn't even over yet. So could you give us like a few hints on what's next for ColorIt? But to make it more exciting, try and describe this in just 5 words or less.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for the rest of 2021, and give you guys some words for those. Um, I think the first word I want to go with is spooky. Um,
Spooky. Okay.
spooky is. I think I could maybe do this in three.
Yeah.
We have the other one is going to be nostalgia. We're going to have a little bit of a blast from the past, which
Mhm.
I think everybody's going to love, and I think right now specifically everybody's going to need. Um, and then I think maybe I can't do this in three, but I think lights, camera, and I don't want to say action because it's not movie related, but like lights and cameras,
Okay.
exciting, crowds. That wasn't 5 words, but
That was
those
fine.
are that's just some hints for the next. And I don't think I gave anything away, um, but lead you guys on, and towards what we're coming out with for the rest of the year. And I hope everybody loves them. They're beautiful books, and I can't wait for everybody to read them.
I can't wait for everybody to see them as well. I'm sure you gave them a lot to anticipate with those adjectives that you used for our books. And I just want to say thank you so much once again for joining us for today's show, Eliza. We really appreciate the time and all the work that you've done for ColorIt and our team so far. Do you have any last words for our community before I let you go?
I mean, first and foremost, thank you for having me. It's I'm so much of what I do is behind the scenes, and I love it. I love it that way. But it's nice to see this side of things, um, and interact with our audience a little bit more. I guess lastly, I hope you guys love Dragons 2 as much as I loved making it. Um, and it was so much fun. I hope that style, um, just as I did
Well,
creating
thank
this
you
book.
so much, Eliza. I'm sure your sentiments reach out to our audience. You can interact with Eliza in our comments right now. I'm sure Eliza is also watching our show as she is on the show. And yeah, I hope you guys love this. Again, thank you so much, Eliza, and I'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Once again, folks, that was Eliza, and we are so grateful to have had her join us. And I hope you are anticipating our book as much as she enjoyed making it for you guys. So, she was very lovely, and I hope to have her on our live again sometime in the future. Now, at this point, I would like to give our second trivia question. I hope you guys are ready on the keyboard because here it is. Which country has a red dragon as a symbol on its flag? So, which country has a red dragon as a symbol on its flag? Please let me know. Make sure to share this live video onto your Facebook group or page or, timeline and set it to public. Leave your answers in the comments and I will be announcing the winners in just a little bit. And finally, now it is time for our color along. So, if you can see my book here, I'm going to flip through to, I hope on screen you can see my book page. Is this the one? Nope, not the one. Here. I will be coloring in this page. This is what it looks like, completely void of color. I've already partially colored it in. And these are the colors that I used for it. I used the very warm palettes, so a lot of reds, oranges, and yellows. I hope you can see it properly. And what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. I was trying to do eggs and bottom, and like obviously the leaves will probably be green. Hello. I think my internet paused. Hello, am I back? I'm so sorry. As I said before, we are doing this the safety of our own homes. So my internet comes on or off sometimes. I really apologize for that. But I hope I'm back. If I'm back, somebody please let me know. Anyway, I'm just going to assume that this is okay. And I will just continue on. And please let me know in the comments if it's not. I really apologize once again. But yeah, if you can see my page right here, I used, as I said, a warm palette. And I'm really worried as to what to do with the wings since I feel like it'll be a daunting task. So I'll probably color that in last. But we do have this YouTube video. It's called How to Color Iridescent Scales with Gel Pens and Markers. Somebody will link the video of our YouTube video in the comments down below. If in case you want to give it a look, give it a watch to help color in your scales iridescently. And if you can right now, please feel free to color along with me. I will give you a minute or two to grab your coloring books or freebie Friday pages and mediums while I finish setting up on my end and choose the colors for the rest of my page. So yeah, once again, I'm having trouble with the wings. If you guys have any like suggestions or advice for me, please let me know in the comments as to what I should color it, like the colors I should use and how. Any tips would be very much appreciated. I wait for everyone to get their materials, I'd like to ask Anne to let me know if anybody got the answer right to our latest trivia question. Okay, so we do have a winner, and congratulations to Charlene Chase Evans. Congratulations, Charlene. Thank you so much for sharing this live onto your page, and you have won a copy of our Dragons 2 book. Make sure to email us at support@colorit.com to claim your prize. Okay, so I have my mediums here. I've been mostly using these 3 mediums, and with that, let's start coloring. See my page properly. So I'm actually using a reference image. I don't know if you guys can see, but our lovely illustrator, in-house illustrator Patrick Bukoy, who's worked on a couple of our previous titles, colored this in, and I'm using it as reference and inspiration for my page right now. So he colored his eggs blue, so I'll probably be coloring my eggs blue as well. Okay, but first, let's start with the parts of a dragon that I haven't yet finished. Usually I prefer to like use alcohol markers because I think it colors in a lot of the face in a shorter amount of time than it would when you use like colorful when you use like pencils or even gel pens. But that's just me. What do you guys prefer to use on your pages? Like, what's your preferred medium? Oops, I forgot my blotter page. I also like to do this before I start coloring in a page just so I can see what the colors actually look like on paper. Who else does this? Let me know in the comments. Maybe blue? Okay, yeah, I will consider blue. Recently, I also tried to dabble with watercolor brush pens. For those of you who have seen our last live, which was with our launch, Colorful Flowers. Our last live was our recap, but before that was Colorful Flowers. We worked with a watercolor artist, and it really inspired me to start using watercolor mediums as well. I feel like there's more leeway for error there. And I'm gonna use red. I wonder if anybody else has colored along with me. Let me know in the comments. And if you did, what are you coloring? How's that? I think that's pretty good. Now, let's use PM30. Two eggs. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be using it a lot on this page, but my favorite color is like lavender or any variations of purple. What's your favorite colors? Or like, what color do you find yourself always coming back to when you're working on a page? Even when you think that it won't really fit the page that you're coloring in, you can't help but want to use it anyway. I usually go for like I said, purple or some pinks, even if I know that it doesn't really work that well. I try to make it work. And what he tried to do here, a little darker, 30. By the way, at this point, I would like to ask our third trivia question. I hope you guys are ready on your keyboards. Here's the question. In mythology, what is a female dragon called? So, what's a female dragon called? Let me know in the comments and I will read the winners out in a bit. Or the winner, rather, sorry. 30s. What is a female dragon called? I have no idea. I thought it was like a gender neutral name. Uh, mhm. And here. But I got this super useful tip that was like, if you want to do blending with more than just one color, try to start out with the lighter colors first so that you can see what it looks like overall, and then work your way to darker colors. So that's what I tried to do with this egg. Hmm. Ooh, we have a winner for our third trivia question. In mythology, what is a female dragon called? And she is called a Dracaena. Dracaena. There it is on screen. And I want to say congratulations to Miss Vicky Benfer. Congrats, Vicky. Email us at support@color.com so you can claim this book. And thanks for sharing this live video on your page. We really appreciate it. Hope I didn't ruin it. My next egg. Oops. I'm gonna try a different style with this just to see. Ooh. Deanne says, hello from North Carolina. Hi, North Carolina. Deborah says, hi from Kentucky. Hi, Kentucky. So what time is it where you guys are at right now? I'm sure not everybody is working on PST. Maybe Central? And at this point, I would like to say our fourth and final trivia question. So good luck, guys. This is the question, and I want to say we're just basically giving this question away. So get your hands on your keyboards ready. Here it is. A dragon was discovered on Komodo Island. So what is this dragon called? Let me know in the comments. What is this dragon found on Komodo Island called? Oops. I'm trying to check if anybody answered my last question. Who was the first? And please let me know. Okay, there it is. Congratulations to Dina Hayes. And so the dragon discovered on Komodo Island is called, obviously, the Komodo dragon. So congratulations. Thanks for sharing this on your Facebook. I hope you enjoyed it. And please email us at support@colorit.com to claim your prize. I hope that when you all also get this coloring book, I hope to see your variations of this page. I will be posting my finished page in our Facebook group, ColorIt Coloring Books. I'm sorry, I don't think we have all the time to finish this with you today, but just a little bit more. We got as far as 2 eggs this time. I'll hopefully improve this at a later date. But time check, it is on my side of the world. It is 9:55, probably 6:55 everywhere else. So that's as far as we can go with this page. But I hope you guys enjoy that. And I would love to see the pages that you are also coloring in if you are coloring in together with me. And I would like to announce the winner of our challenge and giveaway for Dragons 2. So, and please let me know. I'll give a minute before I announce the winner. And we will show her submission on the screen, or his on the screen, in a few seconds. So congratulations to Ellen Johnston. And here's her page. Isn't it beautiful? This is one of the pages from our previous Freebie Fridays. Congratulations, Ellen. Thanks for submitting this to us either in the group or through our email. And please do email us at support@colorit.com to claim your prize, a copy of our Dragons 2 coloring book. So as with all of our launches and books, we always have an accompanying colorful conversations video that comes along with it. And Dragons is no different. For this video, we tried to attempt, because there are like amateur colorists. We're all hobbyists here, but some are more amateur than the rest in our team, who attempted to color in one same page with 4 very different results. So here's a little sneak preview for you guys on the screen. And so that was our very short and sweet sneak preview of our Dragons 2 coloring challenge. Please stay tuned, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The video will be dropping in a couple of days or maybe sometime next week. So yeah, that was today's episode. Let me do one last call out. Say hello. Oh, congratulations to Dina. Hi, Jean. Hi, Charlene again. Hi, Robin. Angel, Henley. So sweet. Everybody's saying congratulations. And yep, pretty much. So once again, thank you everybody, the team, Eliza, everybody in the comments, joining us from all parts of the world. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please show us your coloring submissions for Dragons 2. I look forward to seeing them in our group page, ColorIt coloring books. And as always, may you lose your inhibitions and free your creativity. Till next time.